So welcome to day number 2 of this 7-day sales lead generation challenge. Today we're going to create 2 pieces of excellent content. But before we do that, we need to understand our sales funnel. Our sales funnel ranges from awareness, interest and evaluation, where the person's a prospect, to when they turn into a client, where they have sales interaction, satisfaction and retention, cross-sell and upsell, and then they turn into a brand advocate when they're actually shouting about our product and service through word of mouth. Now, content changes throughout this sales funnel. The audience's needs change throughout this sales funnel. So for the purpose of this 7-day challenge, we want to feed the top of the sales funnel. That's awareness, interest, evaluation and selection. So have a think about what content would help solve your audience's challenge and how you can then create content to help them solve that challenge. And remembering at the end of each content piece, be it a video, a podcast or a written blog post, we want to add a call to action which signposts them to a conversion page. So that allows us to capture some data and take them from a stranger into a prospect. So I'm going to go through over 20 different examples of content you can create, and I want you to just select 2 different content types. We're going to use an example of a luxury safari holiday company here. So we could create articles for them, how to protect yourself against malaria while on safari, for example. Or we could create some blog posts, so latest animal sightings at safari lodges, news on camps and lodges, ideas for romantic safari holidays. The list is endless in blog posts. We could create some case studies, testimonials from customers. It could even be a video testimonial from customers while they've been on holiday. We could create some cheat sheets. So, for example, animal spotting cheat sheets, what a tiger looks like, what a leopard looks like. These could all be cheat sheets. We could create a checklist. So have you packed the right things for your safari holiday? We could create an ebook all about the wildlife in Kenya with fantastic photography. We could use email to learn more about the endangered animals of Botswana. Or we could create a really cool infographic with facts about cheetahs, or facts about monkeys, or facts about anything to do with safari holidays. We could create some kits. So this is travel packs for example, to keep kids amused while flying on your airline. Or we could create definitive guides. So this is more learn the ins and outs of wildlife photography in a definitive guide. We could create some landing pages to download our guides on each destination, for example, Kenya and Botswana. We could create a microsite, which is all about African cooking, with a list of recipes and dishes from around Africa. We could use a podcast, so for example, walking with our resident safari guide as he journeys through the seasons of Africa. That could be a 12-part series. We could create reference guide, so for example, a local language reference guide for your chosen destination. We could create presentations on SlideShare, for example, a gallery of a luxury lodge in Kenya. Or we could create surveys. What animals are you most likely to see on your holiday? We could also create templates. So for smaller children, this could be animal colouring in, for example. And of course, we can use video, introduction videos for each country with stunning videography. We could create visual content, image galleries of amazing wildlife photography, landscapes, and people enjoying their holidays. We could also use webinars to meet the safari guides before you go. This could be a monthly webinar to meet the guide and chat with them. We could use white papers to show a study on how tourism helps local communities build a better future. And we could create a workbook. Well, actually, I've run out of ideas there, and it's not that relevant for a safari company. But that's all right. You don't have to develop every type of content. I just want you to select 2 from that list. It's a lot there, and you can really easily create any one of those content pieces in around 2 to 3 hours, with probably the exception of video that's going to take you a little bit longer to film it. So it's action time now. It's time to go and create those 2 pieces of content. Remember to focus on helping your audience solve their challenge through your content. And I'll see you in day number 3.